Have you been trying to learn sign language, but it's just not working for you? Well, if that sounds like you, then this is the video for you. Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Moriah. Today I wanted to share with you a few tips and tricks and things that might make learning sign language a little bit easier. My first tip is to practice in front of a mirror. This is really helpful if you are someone who struggles more with showing expression in your face. Practicing in front of a mirror can really help you see what it looks like when you're signing so that you can be more expressive when you're signing, which is really, really important. I know I've said that a million times. You can practice looking happy. You can practice looking tired. You can practice looking angry. You can practice looking sick. You can practice looking confused. You can practice all of those different facial expressions. That would really help you know what it looks like when you're signing to someone else and if you're communicating in an appropriate and clear way. My second tip is to fingerspell everything, and I mean everything. I know I've said this a few times before, but fingerspelling is so important, especially when you're first starting out, especially when you're trying to learn new signs. Maybe someone signs something that you don't know what it means, and being able to understand fingerspelling and fingerspell back in order to communicate in that way is really, really important. Here you can see I'm fingerspelling things in my kitchen. You can practice fingerspelling all sorts of things like this. You can practice fingerspelling names of people in your family, TV shows, whatever it is that helps you. Things out in nature, make sure you're just practicing that fingerspelling because that's really going to help you in your sign language, not only just with being able to spell something out, but also with your other sign language, because a lot of sign language uses those hand shapes from the alphabet. My third tip is to record yourself signing. This may seem very similar to signing in front of a mirror, and yes it is, but maybe you don't have a mirror around. Maybe you prefer to be able to play it back. Recording yourself allows you to do this. This is another way for you to be able to practice fingerspelling, practice other signs, practice expressions, practice everything, and then be able to watch yourself do it to see if it makes sense when you are signing. This is also a really good way for you to visually watch signing so you can see how much you understand. I encourage you to record yourself and not speak, not mouth the words, not say anything, and then maybe watch it back a little bit later and see if you remember what you were saying and see if you understand what you are saying. It's also a very good practice in sign language to not be staring at somebody's hands while they are signing. So this is a good way to get more familiar with what signing looks like. You can maybe practice looking at your face in the video and not at your hands, and see if out of the corner of your eye you can tell what it is that you are signing. My fourth tip is to practice slowly. I struggle with this a lot because as soon as I think I know a sign, I will go ahead and just try to sign it as fast as I can, whether it's fingerspelling or something else, but that's actually not very helpful. Signing slowly for accuracy is way more important than being able to sign quickly. If you knew how many times I redo my intro with fingerspelling my name or Solomon's name, you would probably laugh. You think by now I would be a lot quicker at it, and I think I am too. The reality is I still need to practice slowly, even the signs that I know better than others. Slow practice is so important for that accuracy because someone that you're signing with isn't going to care if you're signing fast. They're going to care that they understand what you're saying and that you're signing things right. If you are a native English speaker, think about if you're trying to speak with someone who isn't. English is their second, their third, their fourth language. They're probably speaking more slowly. They're probably messing up a little bit with the grammar or the pronunciations. You match that when you are trying to communicate with them, because you know that they're not at the level that you are since you are a native English speaker. It's the same with signing or with any language. If someone that you're communicating with knows that you are not fluent yet, that you are learning, that it's not your first language, they're gonna help you out and they're gonna match you. So it's way more important to sign slowly and accurately than quickly. And my fifth and final tip of the day is to practice with somebody else. For me right now, it's with my baby, who doesn't really sign back to me. Maybe someday he will if I keep this up. But if you have someone, maybe it's a roommate, maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's a parent, a friend, someone else that would be interested in learning sign language, practice with them. That's really helpful because then you can also practice seeing the sign language and you can help each other out to know if you're doing it right or not. If you don't have someone else to practice with, I know right now is a time of not always being around other people. So if you don't have someone else to practice with, those tips like recording yourself practicing in front of a mirror are really gonna help you out. And of course, this isn't specifically a tip, but if you have the chance to practice with somebody who is actually deaf, someone who is hard of hearing, someone who signs fluently, maybe they are hearing, that's the most beneficial because they're gonna really be able to help you out if they're fluent in the language. Immersing yourself in a language is really the best way to learn it, but of course that's not always possible. So practice with whoever you can, whether it is a friend who already knows sign language, whether it's someone who doesn't, whoever it may be, that's gonna really help you out. Thank you all for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Click that button down below to subscribe if you haven't yet, as well as the bell for notifications so you do not miss any of our new videos. We post new videos every Sunday and Wednesday mornings. And if you can think of any other tips or tricks or things that other people might find helpful, make sure that you comment down below so that other people can use those tricks as well. Anyway, that is all for today. Bye everybody, and I will see you next time.